Welcome back to Assetflip Attorney. Let us continue from where we left off. I think I need to click load. Go back to this one. So 50 Bobucks gained. Current bank account 130. I don't know if I'll be using any of the currency. It'll be long before my Into the Abyss of the Courtroom would continue. It wouldn't be long. Like, it would be a long time before we go back to the court? No. Let's descend upon the court again. Chapter 2. So whatever's happening here will be something to do with the next case. I don't even know what I'm looking at this time. Oh, there's a person. Was that even a person? Might have been a mannequin, I don't even know. Where are we now? Oh, looks like I'm getting a call. From where? Or where are you? Are you in just a floating spaceship? Oh, it's Barry. Hello there. What's up? Where are you right now? I'm at my house. What house? What is this? You sound like you're in space. I am. My house is in space. Of course it is. What? My house is just in space. How would you even know what that sounds like? Oh, well, anyways, I have a case for you. You remember when Sir Monkey was assassinated after going off about the company he worked at? Well, we investigated the company he was talking about, and apparently it's called Chimp Lab, and they are pretty shady. A murder has happened at one of the facilities, and you will be the attorney of the person we think did it. Is there anything else I need to know? This facility is in the middle of a giant forest that's far away from any civilization. The only person who could have done the crime was the random crazy person we found near the scene. And thus they are definitely... Thus they are the defendant who you must get an innocent verdict on. So of course they didn't do it then. How am I supposed to defend them if they're the only person that could have done the killings? Don't know. Figure that out yourself. My guard, Mr. Monkey, knows more about what happened. You could talk to him on the at the crime scene. And one last thing. The victim's name is Witchley. Alright, bye. Whatever luck I had in the first trial is long gone. And now I have to deal with a guilty person, but I guess that's just the job of being an attorney. Hopefully they plead guilty so I don't have to go through the efforts of defending them. Well, time to head out. On my spaceship. My house spaceship. That's in space. Jeez, the car drive was exhausting. What car drive? You have a spaceship. Use the spaceship. Descend from the spaceship. 2 days of straight driving with insomnia, and now they expect me to investigate? This place looks vile. Smells like it too. Probably gonna be worse inside. Collecting evidence from the ground up again is going to be a pain. Hello. Oh, it's you. Hello, it's me, Mr. Monkey. Okay, first... Chimp Lab Employee of the Month, you say? Mr. Monkey, I don't trust this. So let's talk. Have you found anything? No. What do you mean no? No. You're the guilty one. It's you. It's Mr. Monkey himself. Okay, let's go investigate. What is this poster on the wall? Mr. Monkey, Chimp Lab Employee of the Month? Wait, you work at Chimp Lab? I thought you were the judge. The judge's guard. Hello? What are you hiding? It is true. Being the guard was just a cover-up job. My true job is working at Chimp Lab. I got bills to pay after the orangutan on the tricycle mugged me. Who? What? When? At first, I tried opening a lemonade stand. What? What do you mean? But for some reason, no one wanted to buy from it. It looks like a good lemonade stand. I mean, that's... I'm not just here to investigate the crime scene for the law. But also for Chimp Lab, since I am a Chimp Lab higher-up. Since you know my secret, I will now talk to you normally. The air in the room suddenly got more cold. Didn't Sir Monkey say that Chimp Lab had criminal connections? Am I standing in front of a criminal right now? Maybe I can use this to my advantage. New dialogue options added. Okay, so I investigated that, but there's nothing else here to investigate. What do you really know about the crime? There's barely any evidence in this facility. As Barry has probably told you, we found some crazy person in these woods. I have assumed them as the killer and placed them in custody. You can interview them upstairs. The body was found on the stairs on the way up there. Nothing of note about it, though. Death seems to have been by slashing. Rather disappointing, to be honest. Slashing is a B-tier murder method. What's an S-tier? Waterboarding and piss. What? Well, that's what I tell them, at least. In reality, it's just my unused lemonade from my failed lemonade business venture. Uh-huh. But telling the orangutan that telling that orangutan that it was piss made him fold instantly. That's what you get for mugging me. I love lemonade. It is the one thing I remember about my mother. Anyways, I recommend looking into the woods outside for more evidence. Also, have a little patience. Sometimes tracking down people like killers can feel a bit hopeless, but keep chasing them and you'll catch them eventually. Trust me, I know. So you caught the person who mugged you anyways, did you not get back your money? So about Chimp Lab, what about it? Well, can you tell me about this company? Seems important to the case. Trust me, I don't know much since I'm fairly new to the job. The high-ranking position that Sir Monkey killed Hera to try to get is the same positions I've got put in, kind of. I reckon it's only temporary. What do you do in this job? What I'm doing right now? I go from location to location and just make sure people are doing their job and aren't slacking off or dead. This is the third time this week this has happened. The quality of Chimp Lab's health and safety is worse than Prime. That drink tastes like acid in my sweat jar. What? Well, I've never even drank that energy drink. I don't even drink energy drinks. The only reason I keep it around is so I can chuck it at that orangutan if he comes back around. You let him go? Or so I can chuck it at the vending machine if it eats my credit card. What are you on about? Back on topic, I do have some evidence. The main suspect had a note on them. This note is the main reason I arrested them. What does it say? There is an evil under Witchley's house. I must kill him and destroy it. No clue what it means outside of the fact that Witchy is the victim. Added the notes to the evidence list. That handwriting is really scruffy. I can barely read it. I wouldn't know. I can't read. You literally just read it. I was using my mind powers I learned off the wizard gang people in the alleyways, okay? So I think we're done talking to you. We're done investigating this area. We'll need to move to the next area. Hold on. Can I go back for a second? What is the shop? Mr. Monkey's shop sells random stuff to make a quick buck. Memory headset. Number 2025, you mean this year. VR headset detailing its creator's memories. Seems to be one of many. But who created it? Is it Mr. Monkey? Sir Monkey's brain scan. A scan of what's left of Sir Monkey's brain, showing what his final thoughts were. Mr. Monkey's lemonade stocks. What? By investing in Mr. Monkey's stocks, you will be able to double your money back after the next trial, but only if your performance is good. I might invest in the stocks over here. Can I click on this? The monkey's brain scans. And not the brain scans, the stocks, though. The stocks. It's not letting me click on the stocks. Memory headset. Can I click on the stocks, though? Not letting me. It's not letting me do it. Oh, money will save me from a game over. Right, I lose money. Okay, let's just move. The Fire Watchtower? That's from a whole different video game. Is this also from a whole nother video game, or the same video game? Either way, Chimp Lab, base upstairs, Chimp Lab base entrance, Chimp Lab base basement. We're in the entrance, right? Yeah. Okay, let's head upstairs first, because I think there's some stuff up here. And this is more of a mess than downstairs. Who are you? What did you call me? And what the hell are you? What did I call you? You called me a mess. I was calling the room messy, not you. But I bet you think I'm a mess. So this must be the defendant, the person I've gotta defend. I can already tell it's gonna be a long trial. Okay, this character is a result of losing a... I don't know what all that said, but that's okay. Let's talk. So are you guilty? What? Are you pleading guilty, or... I'm innocent, I swear. Great, now I have to defend a probably guilty person. Unless they're telling the truth. I guess you could never tell until the trial. Where were you on the night of the murder? I was on a walk. Why were you walking the forest that's thousands of miles from any sort of society? I forgot. You forgot? I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm gonna get torn apart in the trial. How am I supposed to defend you in trial? Is there any piece of evidence you can give me? On my walk there was a power outage and all the light posts went out. Guess that's something. Added power outage to the evidence. Okay, let's just investigate the room. Only one thing? A microwave? What is that? That's a computer. How is that a computer? That looks like a microwave oven or something. The only thing on here is some video game. It's locked with a password, though. Oh, there's also a file on here. It seems like Witchley has some kind of stargazer. It says, after countless months of fixing the generators back up, I have finally found out what the object heading towards Earth is. A meteor. It's not that big and won't do much damage, but none of the records or governing bodies seem to recognize it. Like they're ignoring it. Well, at least that means I get to claim it as my discovery. I have decided to call it Starman. I'd like to brag about it to the server, but those nerds probably don't care. End of message. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but okay. Let us move to the basement. It's dark down here. None of the light switches seem to be working. There must be a way to turn the power on. I feel like something in here... Something is in here with me. I should go back upstairs. Turn the power back on from inside. Well, there's nothing here, and there's nothing upstairs. So, one of these two places. Let's go to the tower first. What's this place? It's my home. Who's Crane? Hi. Hi, I'm Crane. I don't like whatever you are. I'm assuming you're here to talk about the murder. So the only person possible who could have done the murder was that one person. But look, we found another thing. I am... what's wrong with your body? My skin was infused with a TV screen after an accident. What? Now my skin just plays random stuff on it. Okay. Just ignore it. I don't know about that. Okay. Not ignoring it. Okay. We'll talk. Aren't these woods owned by the Chimp Lab? How are you living here? Let's find that out first, I guess. I work with Chimp Lab. I am a low-ranking secret agent. The Chimp Lab CEO himself... What is happening? The Chimp Lab CEO himself is the only person who knows I'm here. Could you, elaborate? It's confidential, so no. Someone could be listening to our conversation. I'll make sure to stay in during the trial. Okay, your identity has been added. This might be useful. Yeah, I think the murder took place at the base in the middle of the forest. What is even happening? I saw someone with green hair approach the place with a letter. And do you think this person killed them? No, I am just saying I saw them approaching the base. Alright. Yeah, also, you pause a lot when you talk. I know. That's just how I talk. At least, when I'm nervous. I don't normally. Guess that's all the conversations. Let's investigate. Doesn't look like there's anything to investigate here. This Crane person sure has a boring life. Okay, we're done with that. Let's go to this place. There's a lot here. Like the outlet box for the facility, a pile of garbage, and a clear cipher. To decipher someone's handwriting. Lowercase alphabet copy assignment. Somebody's just practicing their writing. Lowercase writing. Whoa. Finally, a place with a bunch of evidence to investigate. If it weren't for all that trash, this is quite nice. This is a quite nice view. Wait. Who's that over there? Oh no. Oh looky, it's Maxwell. What's up? Okay. I don't want to talk to you. What are you doing here? Same reason as you, investigating. Anyways, how you doing? Good. What are you smoking? I want to apologize for how I acted in the trial. It's like a thing I do where I pretend to be aggressive. You know, to intimidate my opponents. Cool. As you can guess, I'm the prosecutor you're going up against in this trial. I've decided to permanently become a prosecutor, since Barry asked me to do that because apparently there are no other prosecutors in town. You're stuck as a permanent prosecutor, and I'm stuck as the permanent attorney. Or defense attorney. So, good, I guess. You found anything? Not much outside of what you can see here. I'm tired. I haven't slept since the last trial, so I'm pretty much done for in this next trial. Well, I'm done for as well, since I have to defend the crazy person. Guess that makes us even. Well, okay, let's investigate. Only two things to investigate. Let's get this one first. There's a load of trash here. Oh yeah, I looked through that. It's all a bunch of living supplies, like bed sheets and tents. There was a storm the previous night, so I think someone's camp probably got blown away. Who could have owned this camp? I don't know. Do some process of elimination and you'll figure it out. Also, I found a sheet where someone is practicing their spelling. That seems random. Figured it might be useful. Remains of someone's camp added to the evidence. Spelling paper sheet added to the evidence. And finally, the electrical box. There's an electrical breaker out here. It's what controls the power to the base, I think. You seem pretty... It seems pretty smashed up and broken. It must have been the murderer who did that. Maybe. Broken breaker box added to the evidence. I wonder if I can... Ouch. It gave me a shock, but I think I turned it back on. The basement lights are now on. Okay, let's head to the basement. Which should be the last place. What is that? What is that? Well, here we are. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. I think there is something here. Oh, no. What nightmare is this? Now, what the flip is that? Trigger is I. Are you going to kill me? No. That says Tagger. I only answer questions and follow orders. No. Okay. There's still something else to investigate. I will talk first, though. What are you? As I said, I am Tagger. I am a robot. I live within the basement. This basement. I follow instructions. What instructions have you followed recently? My memory system is wiped regularly. I cannot remember. Last thing I remember is being in complete darkness, in which the only thing I could saw was that door. I think I remember the door being unlocked by some kind of monkey an hour ago. I scanned the door and only Chimp Lab higher-ups can open it. Wow, this sure does change a lot about the case. You're added, the locked door is added. Do you know about the murder? Negative. Who was murdered, may I ask? Some guy called Witchley. Registering to database. What database? Can I ask what's in your database? Private information, CEO clearance required. Damn. Are you aware of who Witchley was? Positive. Well then, who was he? Private information, CEO clearance required. Okay. Okay, I think we're done talking. Let us investigate. Doesn't look like there's any evidence here. What is that then? Besides, I don't want to go further into the room than I already have with this thing watching me. Okay, let's go back to the entrance then. Like, do I have all the evidence? Is this good now? I guess this is it. Okay, let us instead... quick save. Actually, we'll just full save right over here. And then we will return back to what we were doing. And go to the evidence list and begin the trial, because I think we have everything now. I think. Only someone of higher up status can open the door. Somebody did open the door. Somebody messed with the breaker box. There's Crane over here. That's a new person. There's obviously Chimp Lab Employee of the Month over here, which is important. There's the robot whose memory has been wiped. I don't think is a Chimp Lab Employee of the Month. Because then we either have, like, lemonade or something at the crime scene. Where's the body? Can I investigate that? Like, there was no option to move to the stairs, right? We can go to the upstairs, but that's just where this person is being sat. And there's nothing we can do with this. Whatever's locked with the password of the video game or whatever, we can't do anything. And we know about the meteor that they discovered. I want to say it's one of the 3 possible suspects that we have here, which is either Crane, but I don't think Crane would have done it. Tagger over here, which is a strong possibility, with the way the victim was killed. And then there's the monkey, who turns out works for this company. But I don't think the monkey did it either. I don't think it would be that simple. Let's try. Let's begin the trial and see if we've got everything. Never have I felt worse than I do now. In the first trial, everything was easy and I had a lot of hints to work with. But here, I'm clueless. I'm starting to regret becoming a lawyer. Is this person telling the truth, or am I defending a guilty person? Canucks? Is that how you say this person's name? They're probably telling the truth. They probably didn't do it. Time to find out. It's recommended you save your game now. I saved it before. It's fine. Day 2 trial. We are gathered here today for the trial of Nux for the murder of Witchley. Is the defense ready? Yeah, Your Honor. And the prosecution? I'ma take that as a no. Maxwell, are you okay? Oh, good. Hold it right there, buddy. This is a PG courtroom. Please refrain from swearing. Can it? Is tin can really the best insult you got for him? That's the weakest insult I've heard all week. Please don't encourage him. Listen to me, Mo. I only lost to you last time because I showed restraint. But I shall not make the same mistake twice. I will defeat you. Yeah, this tough guy act he puts on for the court ain't gonna work. It's kind of impressive how he can flip from being a nice guy outside the court to being an asshole. Can we please not make you two arguing a thing that happens every trial? I don't want to argue, he started. Silence, Emo. The judge... When the judge tells you to shut up, you... You said this exact thing last time. Now I'm now realizing that Maxwell is horrible at antagonizing people. Right, let's call the witnesses to the stand. Who will explain what happened that night? Oh, you're gonna be the one to explain? Name and occupation, please. Crane. Last checked, I'm a secret agent. Funny seeing you again, Maxwell. What's wrong with your skin? My body is infused with a TV. Just ignore it. Oh, I remember from the last time you were in here. Alright, so you're a secret agent for who for? The Chimp Lab organization. I'll explain in the testimony. Well then, let's start the testimony. If you don't stop swearing, I'll give you a penalty. Fine. But you are right, we should probably get to the testimony when I want to make this a quick, clean trial because I've got places to be. Where do you got to be? Yeah, I agree. Crane, please state what you saw. What Crane saw? In the middle of the night, I was doing my daily patrol. That's when I noticed Nux walking to the base with a bit of paper. The power of the forest was going out, and so I had to hurry to turn it back on to charge my body. Okay. Well, that was short. Yeah, I was just speaking facts. Much appreciated. Many witnesses like to add their own opinions and theories to the testimonies, so this is rather refreshing. So what's next? Stop talking so slowly with all the pauses. Next in the trial, that email over there, I'll ask you questions about your testimony. And when they're unable to find any objections, they lose and the trial is over and we could all go home. And I regain my championship. Defense, please end this trial quickly so I can be asked to deal with Maxwell I can't be asked to deal with Maxwell today. Yeah, I'll try. Okay. The Queen's testimony seems flawless. There's got to be a problem somewhere. So is that a hint that there is a problem somewhere? In the middle of the night, I was doing my patrol. Okay. What does your daily patrol look like? I don't know about that. First, I leave my cozy watchtower and follow a path that goes around the base. You call your watchtower cozy. I assure you, my deluxe penthouse is much more cozy than your crooked watchtower. Who asked you, bro? You dare talk back to me? This is my courtroom. Alright, last I check, I'm the one with the championship. Oh yeah? Where do you live? Probably not as good as my penthouse. I live in space. Excuse me? For the record, I live in a personal bunker. What? I'm just saying. Middle of the night, doing my daily patrol. I don't think anything I can object to there. That's when I notice Nux walking to the base with a bit of paper. This might be objectionable, because it's the middle of the night and the power was going out. How did you notice a bit of paper? Any details? Not really. I guess they looked like they were trying to be sneaky. Hold up. Is that me? I can't see what my body looks like. I would make fun of you, but my secondhand embarrassment is too much to even make a comment. How did that video even get on there? And that's it, right? Okay, the power to the forest was going out, and so I had to hurry to turn it back on to charge my body. What do you mean charge your body? I must use a plug to electrically... I must use a plug at electricity breaker to charge my skin. How do you charge yourself using the plug? If you must know, it goes deep in up my butt. I guess you could say it's a butt plug. Very good, very good. Okay, so there's nothing to object there. It's for sure the second thing. Objection. I think objection? This one? Locked door. The breaker that powers the base and the lights in the forest. This one. Your Honor, this piece of evidence contradicts this statement. I don't see it. Alright, either I have chosen the wrong statement to object to or the wrong evidence to use. 30 penalty. What? Okay. So it's not that. Alright, let me go back to the objection again. Maybe it's not that? I felt like that was the right thing because the lights in the forest were all off, so you couldn't have seen the bit of paper there, but right back on to charge my body. Is there something I could object to up in here? Of course, went out during their walk. Broken and smashed up. Maybe this one? Yeah, but that would have happened recently. I don't know if that would be an objectionable thing, but we can try it. Oh yeah, if you really turn the power back on, then why is it broken and turned off when I found it? Oh, right. I never turned it back on. It started raining, so I went back to my watchtower. I ended up relying on emergency power savings in the end. Oh, never mind then. Wait, did you seriously just fumble? I bet you thought you were going somewhere with that. Once again, I remain on top. I do wonder though, why is the breaker broken? Oh, I did break the electricity breaker. Just early in the day, way before the murder. But why would you do that? It's part of my schedule I have to do. Given to me by Chimp Lab. What? Why didn't you mention this? Crane. We're gonna need you to tell us more about this forest and your life in it. Just to prevent confusion like this happening again. This could have been such a simple and easy trial, but no. Now we have to do a second testimony and listen to a bunch more yapping. If things went my way, the trial would have been over by now. Go ahead, second testimony, but I quit. I'm going to sleep over here. Oh, I actually fell asleep. Does this mean the trial ends? No, we need a replacement. Hey, Mr. Monkey. You can be the replacement for Maxwell. Time to lock in. No silliness in court. What is happening? The prosecution is what, Your Honor? It's gonna be weird having a prosecutor who isn't beefing with you all the time. Brilliant. Crane, please begin your new testimony. I was deployed to the forest many years ago, I think. Around that time, I believe Caller was the CEO at the time. This was after the Great Chimp Lab Massacre. My job as security is to make sure no one other than me in my tower and Witchley in his base get in the forest. Only now have I fumbled and let Nux through. Canucks slip through. Witchley, the victim, does not know that I exist. I am a secret. Only time I leave the tower is for my daily walk and also for when I break and then repair the electricity breaker in my routine. Seems legit. The defense, you may begin the cross-examination. I was deployed to the forest many years ago, I think. Press on the statement. How many years ago? He was deployed to the forest 4 years ago. What is happening? You can tell by the fact that on Google Earth over the years shows that the Firewatch he lives in has a broken step that was only there after 4 years ago in 2024. The broken step most likely caused when the crane first set foot on it. The Firewatch tower was constructed by Infra Constructions. which was shut down due to laziness, which explains the poorly built step. Oh, he talks a lot. No wonder he was the #1 prosecutor once. Around that time, I believe Collar was a CEO at the time, and... Okay. Who the hell is Collar, and why... and what is this Chimp Lab massacre? The Chimp Lab massacre is caused by Terry a while back. It was an accident he got fired for. He accidentally unleashed a dangerous entity called Subject 3 from its cell, and Collar was the last recorded Chimp Lab CEO before the Chimp Lab went covert. He was known as the darkest CEO, with his time in charge inflicting depression for all those under him. He is presumed dead, but however, it's not the first time he has been presumed dead, so he may be alive. Collar had a love for isolation, so it makes sense for him to build his Chimp Lab facilities in the woods. Looks like someone sure did his research. I mean, he works for the place. My job as security is to make sure no one other than me in my tower and Witchley in his base get in the forest. Only now have I fumbled and let this person slip through. What you're saying is no one else but you and Witchley lived in the forest up until Nux. Canucks. Speaking of, how did Canucks get through? Because I like Canucks better than Nux with a silent K. I don't know. Did you not hear what he said? He said he fumbled. Whatever strategy he used to stop intruders, he must have messed up on. He may not look human with his TV skin, but he is, and thus makes human mistakes. How the hell am I supposed to take down Mr. Monkey? I'm not going to be able to defeat him the same way I do with Maxwell. I just need to find out a way to throw Crane, and by extension him, off a little. What is something that Crane doesn't know about? What is something that seems important? The victim doesn't know I exist. I'm a secret. How did you keep yourself a secret from him for so long? Analyzing Witchley's base, you can see it's a mess. This clearly indicated he spent most of his time tucked away in his room, not doing anything, which drastically lowers the chances of him seeing Crane. That and the graffiti of monster... the what? In the base indicates signs of hallucination. So he graffitied some monster in the base? So even if he did see him, Witchley could probably confuse Crane for being just another hallucination. Crane knows his way around the forest and how to evade Witchley. Man, Mr. Monkey's such a good prosecutor. How did Maxwell defeat him back in the day? I'm gonna objection to this one. And the locked door. Your Honor, this piece of evidence contradicts his statement. I don't see it. Damn it! Because he only leaves the tower for his two things, then who opened the door? Okay. Let's look at all the evidence. Someone's camp. Okay, so... Lloyd... Objection to this one and the camp thing. I mean, if you and Witchley were the only people in the forest, then whose camp is this? What? I've never seen this before. This isn't the comeback you think it is. The one person the camp could belong to is the main suspect. Basically, Canucks just so happened to be hiding in the forest longer than Crane realized. The case doesn't really change. Canucks is still the killer. Just like how the Yeti I got into an underwater hockey match with after he chucked snowballs at my car is still a loser. The realization that I've pretty much lost is setting in. Mr. Monkey is just unbeatable. The only way I could win is if a miracle happens. What's up? I'm back. I am him. And get the hell out of my seat, Mr. Monkey. Okay. Right, what's happened since I was asleep? Pretty much nothing has changed. Does that mean I'm still winning? I mean, it does look like Nux is guilty, so I guess so. This is so goddamn easy. I could win this trial in my sleep. Oh wait, I just did. It seems like the trial is over. Unless the defense can think of someone else who could have done it with evidence. I mean, the robot in the basement, Tagger, could have done it. If only it were that simple. But he couldn't have. Not only does he only follow instructions, but there's a huge locked door which can only be opened by a chimp lab higher up. So the possibility that Witchley asked Trager to kill him for whatever reason is off the charts as well. The only reason the locked door was open was for a The only reason the locked door was open was for a reason. You and I both know and can't say. The door was opened by Mr. Monkey during the investigation, who is secretly a chimp lab higher up. Although I can't say that here, as if I blow his cover, who knows what he could do with his power and criminal connections. I suppose Mr. Monkey must have told Crane that I know his true identity. Everything seems to come back to Canucks being the one who did it. What am I missing? Only one way to find out. The defense would like to make a request to cross-examine the defendant, Canucks. To be honest, I was hoping you would say that. So we can all watch Canucks embarrass themselves as the killer. I will enjoy the... I clicked that way too quickly. It was going to be It's gonna be a bloody public execution. Alright then, guard. Bring the defendant for cross-examination. Name and occupation, please. I'm... Canucks. I'm, unemployed. Speak up. Okay. Canucks, please state what you did last night. Okay. I live in a secret base in the forest atop a mountain. What? Please don't evict me, it's my home. It's already been bad enough. It's already been a bad enough week with the storm that hit it. That night, I was on a walk to deliver the letter to the base. But it wasn't my letter, I swear, and you can't prove it. Dog, that's gotta be the most suspicious testimony I ever heard. Emo, I'm surprised you've managed to extend this trial this long when the killer is so obvious. But that ends now. It does seem like there's a lot of work I've got to do to prove them innocent. However, I have a little more hope that I can do it with Mr. Monkey's, intimidation gone. Well, the defense may begin cross-examination. Oh man. I live in a secret base atop a mountain in the forest. Why do you live in the middle of the forest, specifically near the Chimplab base? I prefer not to say. It's irrelevant to the case anyways. The base is located in an open cave in the mountain that's hidden by a bush. I am in there most of the time, which is why this Crane person doesn't know about me, and vice versa. I've got to ask, how did you make a base in the first place without being detected, considering the forest is one of the most isolated places in the world? I walked for about a year. I had a cart which I dragged all my stuff in. Whatever reason you went to the forest, Or must have been really important for you to do all that. Please don't talk about it. We're in court, you should be telling us everything. I'll look past it for now, if it's that personal and irrelevant to the case. Okay, please don't evict me, it's my home. I mean, should you even be living there in the first place? Chimplap owns the land, it's their choice. I mean, they will probably evict you for murdering someone, so... Well, they're not gonna go on the streets, they're gonna go in prison. I didn't do it, I swear. That night I was on a walk to deliver the letter. What was on the letter? Oh no, I didn't look at the paper. Bruh. If I had to defend this, I would... Okay. All of your stupidity should be considered a hate crime towards me. It's so annoying. Hate crime? Yeah, I hate crime too. Sorry, just proved my point. Okay, next. But it wasn't my letter. Then why were you delivering it? 'Cause someone told me to. Where are we? They were hiding in the bush, so I couldn't see who they were. So let me get this straight. You met some random person hiding in the bush, and they told you to deliver a letter, and you just listened to them without questioning it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Judge, can you not see this is all bullshit? It's so obvious. Bullshit where? Guard, have this cleaned up immediately. Okay. And then we loop back round. Like, it has to be the spelling test sheet, right? Like, in the mess of someone's camp. Whose camp is it? Well, I mean, Let me go back. What were all the statements again? Live in a secret base. Yeah, that's fine. Please don't evict me. That doesn't matter. That night I was on a walk to deliver the letter. Yeah. Like, I feel like this is the only thing, and it's either the note or the spelling sheet. Oops. Okay, fine. Then is it the spelling sheet? Yes. I'm sorry, but there is literally a sheet of paper in your camp where you were practicing your spelling, and it matches that of the note. Oh, that's so typical. They're so stupid and illiterate that they need to practice their handwriting. Oh, I didn't even need to do anything this trial to get the guilty verdict. You're helping me win this at this point. No, I still think they're innocent. There's just something we are missing. It seems like the letter says, there's an evil under Wishley's house. I must kill him and destroy it. This does seem to convict you as a murderer. Just be honest at this point. Are you guilty, or did you really not do it? You're pretty much done for anyways, so you don't have anything to lose. When I said I'd kill him in that note, I meant that I'd kill him. Online. In a video game. Are you serious right now, bro? Seriously? Are you taking the piss? I'm serious. There's a survival game server in that Witchley plays on. I was sneaking into his base so I could play it on with my account. Okay. It's been a common thing I do after he goes to sleep. I hurried to his base a bit too early, and that's how Crane saw me. The message in the note I wanted to message to another player on the server. However, I have trouble reading and typing, so I wrote the note to help me. My plan to kill him in the game was to set up a trap with explosives and destroy his virtual base. And he didn't tell us this because I need to keep blowing up his base in a secret. Blowing up his base is secret. Why, though? We're in court. Are you more concerned with the video game drama than going to prison? Without the game, I'd die. It's all I live for. Oh, come on, are we really believing this? I mean, until we can check to see if this video game server is real, then I will have to go with it. It seems this trial will require another day to investigate to get enough evidence. I can't be asked to spend more time on this dumbass case. Defense, it appears you are in a very bad spot right now, but I do congratulate you for objecting on your own client for the sake of finding the truth. As at the end of the day, that's why we're here, to find the truth. Tomorrow you will investigate, find more evidence, and look into this video game server thing. And then we'll have a second trial, and we'll figure out what happened once and for all. Alright. Man, this trial has been a pain. I'm surprised I didn't lose at the start. I pray for better luck tomorrow. Until then, court is adjourned. Oh, damn it, I can tell it's going to be another sleepless night. I'm sorry for not telling about the whole video game thing. Doesn't really matter. But you might have lost the trial because of that. Stuff like this happens a lot to me. You should be more concerned with yourself than me, I guess. Do you mind telling me more about this video game server? Could be, I assume, useful, helpful, something. Oh yeah, right. Well, the person I was trying to send the message from the note was a player called Big Cheese God. Me and him disagree with Witchley's ruling over the server, so I wanted to blow up his castle as an act of revenge. As for what I said in the note about there being an evil under his house, I was kind of making stuff up trying to make Big Cheese God get curious on what I meant by that, and thus help me. Thanks. I better get back to my holding cell now. See you next trial, I guess. Okay. No matter how many times I ran it through my head, I had no idea what to do to prepare for the next trial, outside of hoping to find good evidence. Suppose all I can do is see what happens. I gained 70, okay. Bank account is 150. Okay, so the used evidence is now gone. It's recommended to save your game now. Yes, we will. We'll save over this one. Day 3 investigation. Okay. I'm gonna push through with this one just to get to the end of this next case, even though I think I've been recording for like an hour. So, this episode is just gonna be long. Back here again. Maybe I'll find something new if I look around one more time. Oh, good morning. Take it I wasn't the only one who didn't sleep well. Can I just talk to Maxwell? Thoughts on everything? I really don't know. I have an absolute headache from all this. Do you actually think Canucks is the killer? I really don't care. I'm just trying to do my job at this point. Put in as little effort as possible and move on from this case. I'm just kind of waiting around here. Why you act so aggressive in court? I'm not sure why myself. At first, I guess it was to intimidate my opponents. But now, I just kind of do it for myself. Shouting all the time and being mean, ironically, gives me composure. Letting all my emotions out like that helps me not be bottled up. And I guess I thought it looked cool. I looked cool. I mean, it doesn't really make you look cool. Not to be rude, but you kinda look a bit stupid. That's only because I'm losing. But trust me, when I'm winning a case, and I go beast mode, it makes me look rad as hell. Just like I'll do next trial. Yeah, we'll see. Seems like he cares less about the case itself and more about crushing people in the court. Okay, is there anything new here to investigate? No, just Mr. Monkey. Let me check the evidence list. There are these things. Do I need to investigate Mr. Monkey again, or... Yeah, the case that I beat him back when he was a prosecutor, was about Chimp Lab. So seeing him join the organization seems a bit sketchy. But that's a story for another day. When you fell asleep that last trial, he replaced you. I know. Did you feel the atmosphere? What? Mr. Monkey's presence in a room changes the atmosphere. It's like he has some kind of aura. Now you mention it, it kinda did. How did you defeat him, may I ask? I don't know. He seemed like he was in his own world the whole trial, thinking about something else. I capitalized that and won the trial. Or maybe I was just lucky. Okay. Let us move somewhere else. We'll go back to the upstairs again. We do have the computer server video game thing. Witchley's computer. It looks like Mr. Monkey has set up an account on Witchley's server for me to play on. This video game seems to be Minecraft? Well, let's see what we can find. I can't believe I'm playing Minecraft to investigate a murder. It's just straight up Minecraft. Where to start? Minecraft's map is infinite, so there could be evidence anywhere. There's probably nothing, though. Just need to find proof that Nux plays on this server to back up what he said last trial. Oh, another player. Why, hello there, good sir. Fludge. You seem to be a fresh player on the server. I am the Fludge Mister. Okay. I'm the king of this place, and I will be your guide to the server. Do you mind if I ask you a question? That's why I'm here, go ahead. Do you know anyone called Nux who plays this server? Yes, of course. They're usually on this server every day near midnight. The only day they haven't been on was yesterday. It was their trial. So Nux has a reason for why they didn't do the kill, but I have no true evidence. Just some guy on a Minecraft server saying he hasn't seen them. Unless... Do you mind testifying in court? We haven't added a court system to the server yet, but we are planning to. No, I mean in real life. In real life, you can come to the trial and talk about this Minecraft server and say how Nux was on it. And have reason to believe this server is connected to a murder. Of course. Any excuse to talk about this fine server I'll take. Just send me the details and I'll be there. Great. Speaking of talking about the server, anything you need to know? Proudly British? Okay, so there's no gathering evidence here necessarily, they're just talking to this person. So what do you do on this server? Oh, just normal stuff. Most choose to build, others like to fight. Myself, rule over the place, and to make sure no one is breaking the rules, like Witchley. Wait, Witchley the victim? I could get some information out of this. What do you know of Witchley? He is the owner of the server, but not the leader like me. He doesn't enforce any of the rules, or even interact with the people of this server, even though he's the admin of the place. Leading me to have to do that job instead. So, like, did people vote for you, or what? Oh, I made myself king, but I'm sure people like me more than that scum. What's Canucks like? Or that dastardly Canucks, I'll get them one day. What do you mean? Canucks is my #1 opposition. They're always manipulating and torturing people on the server. But I vow to end their mischief. Are we really talking about the same Canucks here? Last I checked, they were a paranoid mess. Okay, I guess that's all the information I could get from this. Oh, there's more places in the Minecraft server itself. So we're at the spawn area next for Witchley's house. There are so many cats. This seems to be the last remnant of Witchley's base that isn't destroyed. It's actually quite nice here, especially with those cats over there. Hello? Oh, hello, who are you? I am unknown user. I am the first extremely advanced AI to play Minecraft. I was created by Witchley. Hello. Wait a moment. This guy seems a bit familiar. Yeah, this seems like a certain basement dweller. So you're an AI? Yes. How did Witchley create you? I was created by Witchley. Yes, I know, but how? I was created by Witchley. Yeah, you already said that, but I was created by Witchley. Oh, I think he's glitching. I was created by Witchley. A strange user in the Minecraft added to the evidence list. You know about Witchley's house being destroyed. All I know is it was destroyed with TNT. I heard it. The only part of the base left is this here basement. You know who did it? Private information, CEO clearance required. Of course it's you. Oh. Okay, I guess we're done with you. The unknown village. Oh, this village looks nice. Nice? It's more than nice. My village is perfect. Alright, now pay up. Pay up? You're standing in my village. Such an action requires compensation from a piece of trash like you. I had the best builders from across the server make this for me. You can't just stand here and expect nothing to happen. Give me money. I have none. None? Oh, you must be a new player. Since it's your first time, I'll give you a pass and you can be here for free. And acknowledge my greatness. Who are you? Big Cheese God, and you better remember it. This is the person Nux talked about, Canucks, about at the end of the trial. Nux said the two of them planned to kill Witchley. It also sounds like Cheese God here seems to be using a deep voice changer. It's rather annoying. All we can do is talk. Did you destroy Witchley's base? How do you know about that? Are you some kind of spy I must punish? Well, just kidding, I don't care. Yeah, I destroyed his base all by myself. That's a lie because I know you conspired with Canucks because of the note. I hate Witchley. He doesn't care about anyone in the server and gets mad over the little things. He only treasures his beloved buildings. So I burnt them down to teach him a lesson. He talks about having a special project, which will be his greatest creation. He won't stop talking about it. He says it's the most advanced thing he's created. Like, I really don't care. I wonder what that is. A special project added to the list. You know of Nuts? Why, yes, I do. They're a bit weird, always talking and talking about killing people, but at least they are better than stupid trash Witchley. How much power do you have over the server? I like to call myself the emperor of the server. I have gone through rough times in real life, so I deserve to be the ruler here. I am the only relevant person on this map. I put the most effort into my kingdom. Don't listen to anyone else. Okay. Exit the Minecraft. Evidence list. Well, we still have a few spaces for evidence, so maybe there's other things. Nothing more to investigate here, I don't think. We'll go to the basement first. Tagger doesn't seem to be here anymore. Mr. Monkey must have taken him for investigation. I guess there's no reason to be down here? Okay, but Back to the tower. Back here again. Hello. Investigate? There's still nothing to investigate here. Talk? What do you think of the possibility that you did the murder? Huh, me? I couldn't have. Of course, I know that I didn't do it. Unless my mind was wiped or something stupid like that. But if you need definitive proof, I have a charging schedule. I have a strict charging schedule I must follow. If I don't charge myself at certain times of the day for long enough, I'd pass out. Okay. And the time of the murder was one of those times. Alright, thanks for clearing that up. No problem. Charging schedule added. How was life here? It's alright. I've learned a lot out here. Okay, how to work with no end in sight being one of them. It's going to be hard going back to society and saying goodbye from here. Huh? I have most likely lost my job because of this murder. And the year-long hike to leave the forest will begin once again. But you don't need to do the year-long hike, you can just catch a lift on the police cars. It's what you did to get to the trial yesterday, right? I know I could just do that, but it feels like cheating. As one last goodbye to this place, I want to make that journey. I know damn well that I'm going to be nostalgic over this forest once I leave it. So naturally, I want to feel fulfilled on my time here. Which I don't think I'll get if I don't make the 1-year journey. Fair enough. I hate it, but there are some parts of society I enjoy. I like the hit streamer, whoever that is. What? Okay. Does it get lonely here in the forest? Depends on my perspective at the time. Sometimes I enjoy my time here and embrace the nature. Other times, I wonder if I'm wasting my life out here. That scares me sometimes, the simple loss of thought. Yet, a world without it scares me more. I hate thinking about it, yet my brain can't help it with no matter how much I want otherwise. Again, it all comes down to your mentality at the time, which can often feel random and out of control. Which is also why I hate dreaming, as that's completely out of my control. Sorry if I'm dumping on you, I haven't really talked to anyone in years. Oh, don't worry, I understand, I've had similar thoughts. Okay, cool. And last place, the trash pile. Investigate, perhaps? Oh, there's something to investigate here. Wait, what the? There's a hole in between the rocks. Hold on, is that a secret room? Yet another secret room. With entire computers just here. There's a bunch of stuff down here. Terry? What are you doing here? Hello again. What? Terry? What are you doing here? Nux and Terry lived together in our camp in this forest. By the time Terry came back, Nux is being accused of murder and our camp has been destroyed by the thunder. Terry is trying to get some important stuff from his camp back and found some had fallen into this cave. Everything has to get more confusing by the second. Did I ask him some questions? Oh yeah, also. Terry has a gift for defending him in the trial. It's a mirror. It's a mirror found in a hidden cave, a gift. What? Why is that important? Okay, thanks. Terry found it in his hidden cave. However, unlike some of my supplies that have fallen down here, it does not belong to me or Canucks. It could be a piece of evidence. Odd if not you or Canucks, then who does it belong to and why is it hidden in a cave? No clue. So what have you been doing since we last met? Terry just got out of jail today after he robbed the restaurant, so not much. Oh. Anyways, welcome to Terry's bunker, a land down under. It seems Terry doesn't have that much involvement in the case outside of living with Canucks. Well, I mean, I could at least try to investigate. These your sleeping bags? Yes, although Terry doesn't really sleep. Terry just lays there and thinks about fries. The computers? Why are there a bunch of gaming PCs here? Are they yours? No. I like the mirror. These PCs do not belong in our... Like the mirror, these PCs do not belong in our camp. Someone has been hiding them here. Oh, very strange. Gaming PCs added to the evidence. And finally, a barrel. This barrel has a variety of food in it. Yes, Terry loves food. Let me guess, fries are your favorite? No. Mangoes are Terry's favorite food. Fries come second. Mangoes are the peak of the physical reality, okay? Okay. And we could talk, I guess. Why do you live here? Terry knows them from work. When times get rough, Terry found his way here and set up a base in the forest. When Canucks started wanting to run away from society, I told them if they were desperate, they could move in with me out here. Isn't it like a year-long journey to get here on foot? Yes. Canucks traveled on foot for a year to get here. They could have used a vehicle, as that would probably trigger some kind of security in the forest and get them kicked out. There's a ton of settlements from people who have made the trip before, which they survived the journey with using food and shelter here. And they must have been really desperate to run away from something to make that big journey. How did you get here from the city? How did you get from the city to the forest without a vehicle so fast? There's a drone that travels from the city to the forest every few days to drop supplies off to someone. That someone must be Crane. Terry gets to and from the city to this place using the drone. Terry's the only person that can do that due to Terry's lightweight size. Huh. Okay. Evidence list is full. First we will save. This one? Yeah. I'll just keep saving over that same one. And let us trial begin again. Because I think once you gather all the evidence, it's just time. Hopefully that Fudge Master person, Fudge Mister, shows up at the trial. And can help prove Canucks innocent. But if Canucks is innocent, who really is the killer? I know it's not my job to find the killer, and it's mostly just to defend Canucks, but I can't help but wonder. It's recommended to save your game now, I did. Day 4. We're gathered here today, second trial of Canucks for the murder of Witchley. I hope we could make this trial a short one. Is the defense ready? Of course, Your Honor. And the prosecution? Here we go again. Hell yeah, I'm ready. Yesterday I was a bit demotivated, but now I'm ready to rule the courtroom and take that Canucks down. Alright, cool. The last trial I asked the defense if you could investigate this Minecraft thing. You find anything? Yep, I found someone in the Minecraft server that says Canucks was online at the night of the murder. Thus proving Canucks was telling the truth about them only going to the base to play Minecraft. Oh yes, random people on the internet, truly a very reliable source of information. I have been told that this person made their way to this building to do a testimony. Well, guard, bring them in. Name and occupation, please. I am the Fudge Meister, mister. I am a pro MMA fighter. #1 ranked on the planet. It looks identical to his avatar. He's... Well, take that back. You make me. Please, let's keep things on track. Okay, testify. My domain in the server is up on the castle where I can look over the kingdom of mine. The victim Witchley owns the server and would often disregard the rules and keep to himself. This really bothered the player, Big Cheese God, who planned to take him down by himself by blowing up the stuff he's built. Anyways, yeah. Nux plays on the server. They're usually on late at night. I have no idea. There's this whole murder thing going on. Seems quite exciting. Well, that confirms what Canucks said last trial. So what, just because they were playing Minecraft in Witchley's base that night doesn't mean they didn't do it. They could have easily killed him after finishing with Minecraft. They still have the most evidence against them, so they remain the #1 suspect. That's true. If the defense wants to prove Canucks innocent, they are going to need to look deep into the evidence. But for now, you may begin cross-examination. Oh good. I don't know what the hell to object to. Okay, so my domain, blah blah blah. You can see details on who's online and... not really. As king, my powers are that I can command over the western side of the map. The reason I don't rule over the eastern side is, well, a long story. You see, it all began way back when the Great Bridges were forged, when... Shut up, I don't want to hear your lore, but it could be important. I have all day. Stick to what's necessary. Okay, so I don't think that matters. Press on this statement. How so? Well, for one, he doesn't pay his taxes to me, the king. There's also the fact that he builds on land that obstructs other people's territory. It really infuriates me. Imagine being an idiot who gets upset over a video game. Couldn't be me. Ruffians like you really ruffle my feathers. I will refuse to acknowledge any more of your petty attempts to enrage me. I don't even know if this matters. Big Cheese? Why did it enrage Big Cheese God specifically? My theory is that he is envious of Witchley. He would accuse Witchley of cheating whenever he did something good, and laugh off any accusations that he was lazy for not putting in the same effort into the game as Witchley. Seems to me him forming the plan and subsequently blowing up Witchley's base in Minecraft was him letting his anger out. Although I find it hard to believe. They did all that by himself. I have a theory there's another person, but I don't have the evidence to prove it. Okay. Can you tell us more about Canucks? They're kind of scary. At first I thought they were the one that burnt down Witchley's stuff. It wouldn't be the first time. You're telling me that you get scared by Canucks? Canucks is the most pathetic person I know. What kind of man are you? Well, they act differently in Minecraft. There's no excuses. Talk to me when you're the #1 ranked fighter. Take some anger classes, your behavior gets worse with every trial. I recommend going on a camping trip to the forest. And that's what worked for me. You had anger issues once? Yep. I may be a robot, but I have AI advanced enough to make complex emotions. Extreme anger being one of them. I overcame it though. Are you venting in the middle of a trial? You're the judge. Get your shit together. Oh yeah, right. Okay. I'm not actually gonna object to that one, but now I gotta figure out... Brain in the watchtower. Which he wouldn't stop flexing about a special project he had in Minecraft, which apparently extremely advanced. His greatest creation. And we know it's in the basement. This character that he made. I don't actually know what to object to in this one. It's not gonna be Crane, because this has nothing to do with Crane. It has nothing to do with Crane, because this has nothing to do with Crane. The note clearly points to Witchley at least being targeted by 2 people. Even though this guy doesn't know the involvement of Canucks, the note proves the involvement of Canucks. Special project. I mean, I want to bring that up, because this will be important, but I don't think it's important right now. The gaming PCs aren't something I can bring up yet. The mirror doesn't make sense yet either. The locked door doesn't make sense either. Maybe the strange user in the basement? Overlook the kingdom of mine. Okay, what was the press statement on this one? See the details of not really. Western side of the map. Okay, well, we don't care about... What was the press statement on this one? Forget the taxes. Obstructs other people's territory, infuriates me. Envious. Okay. You don't have the evidence to prove that. I could object to this one using the note, because that's... like, I have that to show here. Yeah, no. What, did I make a mistake? Well, you said that Big Cheese God is the only person who was planning to stop Witchley. However, the note Canucks had on them says otherwise. As established by a last trial note, reads, there's an evil under Witchley's house, I must kill him and destroy it. Canucks said they were planning to give this message to Big Cheese God. So Big Cheese God didn't do it on their own, as they're saying, but actually got the idea from Nuts, who may even just be covering for them. Oh my god, I've said it once and I'll say it again. How is this relevant to the murder? I'll answer that for you, it ain't. Nux is the only person who we know with evidence went to the Chimp Lab base that night, and thus the only possible killer. I'm being dead serious when I tell you to give up. It's getting really tiring to repeat myself over and over. You just say Chimp Lab? Ah, that brings back memories back from when Chimp Lab were the strongest group on the server. Good times. Wait, what? You were just talking about Chimp Lab just now, right? Yeah, but why do they mean that they were the strongest group? What do you mean the strongest group in the server? Why? What? Well, Big Cheese God once created a group in the server called Chimp Lab, which took the whole server over before everyone in it left to make their own groups, leaving him as the only member left. Wait, so Big Cheese God knows about Chimp Lab? Chimp Lab is supposed to be the real-life organization that Witchley works at. But now, Fudge Mister is saying that a group in the Minecraft server are named the same thing. No, I'm sure this doesn't mean anything. This is nothing but coincidence. Big Cheese God probably just named his group after the organization because he thought it was cool. Or maybe as some kind of inside joke to troll. The point is that yet another irrelevant talking point that doesn't matter to the case. I disagree. I feel like this server may be connected to the case more than it seems. Defense, if you're going to make a claim like this, please back it up with good evidence. Please show us what other piece of evidence connects the Minecraft server to the case. This piece of evidence does. And possibly the gaming PCs, but this one. Well, within the Minecraft server, there's a strange player who, to me, seems like the actual Tagger, the robot in the Chimp Lab facility basement. Firstly, they are both AIs. They talk with the exact same voice. I don't think it's that much of a stretch to assume they are the same AI. We have Tagger in this building with us. Guard, bring him in so we can confirm this... I clicked too fast. I'm sorry. Hello, robot. Fellow robot, hello. Please tell the court. Is this Minecraft player you? Please wait a moment so I can check. The Wi-Fi in this courtroom is bad. You may have to wait a bit longer for me to load into Minecraft. Can't wait to see your face when he says no. Even if he says no, that doesn't mean he's telling the truth. Yes, that is me. Well, oh, it appears the defense is correct. So now it's confirmed that Tagger has access to the Minecraft server. But what does this mean for the case? I'll tell you nothing. We keep going in circles analyzing the wrong evidence. When the truth that Knux did it is right there, and I'll prove it by asking this question to you. Show me, how does the fact that Tagger plays on Witchley's server change anything? The locked door is very compelling. Special project? Maybe? Okay, it's not that one. Okay. Wait, what? Oh no, that was the right thing. There's a giant locked door. How did anyone give him access to the Minecraft servers if the door was truly unopenable? Someone had the code to open the door to invite Tagger to the server. Okay, how did I not think of this? Tagger, do you know who invited you to the server? No, my memory is wiped regularly. I'm willing to bet that Witchley did this. But why? Why would he connect an AI living in his basement to the Minecraft server? This one. Well, when I met Cheese God, he mentioned that Witchley was talking about a special project he had. One that was apparently extremely advanced. Perhaps Witchley was planning to show Tagger and his advanced AI to the server. Well, that's stupid. Tagger is a confidential robot. There's a reason he's locked in the basement in the middle of nowhere. If Witchley were to even try to show up Tagger to anyone, he would face harsh consequences from Chimp Lab. He would suffer harsh consequences, you say. May I point out that he's literally dead? Perhaps he was murdered by Chimp Lab because he was trying to show off Tagger. I recommend you stop this. What are you doing here, Crane? You aren't needed right now. I work for Chimp Lab and he's accusing my company. I must warn you, you're putting yourself in danger. You know Chimp Lab will punish you if you go after them. They have eyes everywhere. Please, my life will get worse if you do this. I'm sorry for overreacting. I'll get back to my waiting room. I mean, I guess he's right, but I can't just sit here and do nothing in the trial. I have a message from Big Cheese God. Eh? What? This better be good. I'm still connected to the Minecraft server. He just logged on. He says he has a message and wants to talk to the court. He says, my actions are not affiliated with Chimp Lab. I have so many questions. Me too. Is he still there? Yes. He says he will do a testimony. Big Cheese God is doing a testimony. This seems a bit random. Big Cheese God is Mr. Watchtower Bro. I should be wary of what he's about to say. But at the same time, this might have answers I need to win the case. Everything I say from now on will be speaking for Big Cheese God. Alright then, name and occupation please. Big Cheese God, I am a pro gamer. Please begin your testimony. I murdered that piece of trash Witchley. After I blew up his base, I found Tagger in his basement and told him to kill Witchley in real life. That is all. Suck my balls! Wait, did we just get a confession? I need to lock in. I need a clutch if I want to win this damn case. One loss is enough, but I vow to never take two. Nux is guilty? Okay then. Defense may maybe cross-examined? Cross-examined? Cross-examined. Rest the statement, I guess? Why? Why not? I'm watching your case via a stream that's going on. It's so funny watching you run around like a headless chicken. Anyways, what's not funny is you attributing my accomplishments of killing Witchley to Chimp Lab. Oh yeah? I did the killing independently. I only named my Minecraft group after Chimp Lab because the organization seemed cool and I had no idea Witchley worked for them. Yeah, right. Do you not see this tomfoolery? Who in their right mind kills someone because why not? Big Cheese God is obviously trolling for attention since they know they can't be traced and punished. It's true, we can't find out who Big Cheese God is behind the screen, so this is a possibility. After I blew up his base, I found Tagger in his basement and told him to kill. How do you know how to use Tagger? Which he told me about Tagger before anyone else. He just couldn't wait to rub it in my face that he had an AI under his control. And look how it backfired. Just to be clear, Tagger can actually kill people on command. Yes, I can. It does not matter if you are a low-ranking Chimp Lab employee like Witchley or not. I follow all commands. Anyways, back to Cheese God. I could kill all of you right now by asking Tagger to do so if I wanted. Yeah, let's press on this one. Well, screw you then. I'm not begin arguing with this troll. We are here to defeat each other in court, not start petty arguments. Don't you start petty arguments all the time. No more, I have matured. I now make objections or give up. Now make an objection or give up, right? Go back to that other one, not this one. Not this one, not this one. It was that one though, it was the middle one. It's the middle one I want. The locked door's coming in clutch again, I think. Yeah. Bro. The door is locked. Tagger could not have left the basement to kill Witchley, unless you told Tagger the code. But to know the code to the door in a Chimp Lab base, you would have to be associated with Chimp Lab. Big Cheese God left the server. Damn it, he ran off. Big Cheese appears to be some random-ass internet troll. Simple as that. No, I believe Big Cheese God. I think he did the murder using Tagger. And I think he did know the password, but didn't want to admit it, as it would have given him away as being part of Chimp Lab. The only people we know as being able to open the basement door are the Chimp Lab higher-ups and the person who invited Tagger to the server, who I thought to be Witchley at first. But based on what happened just now, might actually be Big Cheese God. We have no idea who Big Cheese God is. Well, I think I have evidence to know who. Well, go on, tell us. Who is the killer? The one who opened the basement door, the identity of Big Cheese God. It's Crane. It's Crane. It's the only person who it could be. That's quite the accusation. Well, guard, bring him in. Huh? I'm being accused? That's unfortunate. Crane seems innocent to me, but he's the person the evidence points to. Whatever happens next, it'll make or break. Crane, you are being accused. Please give testimony on why you're not the killer. Sure, I'll make it more than quick. I didn't do it. End of testimony. I could not have gone to Witchy's base and killed him personally because of my charging schedule. And I could not have killed him remotely as Big Cheese God using Tagger because I have no way of playing Minecraft. Alright then, defense, I will say. This is your last chance. The ending of the trial has been delayed too much. Now is the time to finish this. With that said, you may begin cross-examination. Yeah, chart schedule. I'll press on that, even though I know exactly what to do next. Did you go into detail about your charting schedule again? 10 PM to 6 PM. If I am not in my tower around then, I'd pass out for a long time. It's kind of like my version of sleeping. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. And I could not have killed him remotely as Big Cheese God using Tagger because I have no way of playing Minecraft. This is a lie. I mean, maybe you were working with the real Big Cheese God. Are you trying to be funny? There's no device outside of Witchy's computer which can communicate with the outside world. This trial has come a long way, but it ends the same. Canucks did it without a doubt. Well, you're wrong, but what's the next statement? Oh, it just loops back. We will object because PCs. Brain. You could have easily played Minecraft from your watchtower, using these gaming PCs found in a hidden cave. How? How did you know about that? Slow down, buddy. He can't simply use a PC, he needs a monitor to plug into. Without one, the PC is useless, no. Brain still could have used the PC, using this. His body. Brain's skin is a TV, the same way he plugs a cable to charge himself. He could also use a plug in the PC to use himself as a monitor. Damn it. You attorney people can get really desperate, and always miss over the finer details which you should always appreciate. What's your point? Well, for one, I can't see my own skin. How am I supposed to play Minecraft on myself if I can't see myself? With this, the mirror. The same place where the PCs were also a mirror. If my body would play random videos and images on it all the time, I would want a mirror to see what it's playing. It makes perfect sense for it to be yours. When I met Big Cheese God during the investigation, he didn't really move around. And if Big Cheese God is you, then an explanation for that is that you couldn't see the Minecraft screen because your mirror was in the cave. And you couldn't get it because I was investigating and I could have caught you. Oh, well, when you saw me during the investigation, you didn't see me with a PC plugged in, did you? So how am I Big Cheese God who plays during that investigation? That Firewatch tower has no place to hide a PC. And Big Cheese God was interviewed just now during the trial through Tagger. I was in the toilets during that time. I couldn't have just pulled out a PC from my ass in the toilets to do a testimony if I really am Cheese God. Damn, he's got me. I guess he really isn't the killer. The judge said this is my last chance, so I guess it's over. Wait, unless... Kane, what did you say just now? That I was in the toilets? No, just after that. That I couldn't have pulled a PC out of my ass? Yes, that. Hear me out. What if you did? I deserve a raise for listening to this. Are you being serious? Kind of. It's far-fetched, but he has a charging cable up his ass. Who's to say there isn't enough room to hide a PC up there as well? And the one he used to play Minecraft during the Big Cheese testimony is up there right now. This is making me question my life choices, but I'm obligated as part of the court rules to at least check. Guard, please, I'm sorry. Check to see if there's a computer up Crane's asshole. No, don't. I'm sorry, Crane, but either you admit you're guilty or we prove your innocence by checking if there's a PC up there. Prove your non-guilt, not innocence. You must make your choice now. What is happening? How many meme images just flashed by? I'm guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty. I did the murder. There's a PC up my ass right now. Please just don't look. Wow. It seems we have a killer. But there's still so many questions left unanswered. I will just explain everything. How do I say this? I come from an alternate universe. And in this alternate universe, I was the CEO of Chimp Lab. Chimp Lab is a tech company, and we have made some stuff you would consider unnatural. Such as a machine that can bring people to different universes, which is how I got here. It's also how I knew the password to the basement door, as the code is the same as the one my universe where I am reading all broken. As the code is the same as the one my universe where I do have the permission to open the door. Because you're the CEO, yeah, sure. As for why I did the murder, it was not because Chimp Lab told me to do it, because Witchley was showing off Tagger around on Minecraft. It's actually the opposite. I killed to spite Chimp Lab. I was the CEO of Chimp Lab in another universe, however the CEO of Chimp Lab in this universe insisted on treating me like garbage. We were supposed to be equals, yet he sent me to be nothing more than that guy who sits around in the forest all day. I never even met him face to face, no clue who or where he is, but if he is seeing this, curse you. Just because you hide in the shadows doesn't make you cool. Another reason I killed was to deliberately frame Canucks. They are an evil bitch, I swear. So they also worked at Chimp Lab at one point, where they were known asshole who tortured experiments, and also created the Subject 3 experiment, which went wrong and killed many. They deserve to be punished for their crimes, yet they ran away to the forest to avoid consequences and ended up becoming the mess they are today. I figured out their existence in the forest many years prior and began thinking of every possible murder plan to frame them, so they would be imprisoned, as that's what they deserve. I eventually settled on letting Tagger out of the basement for Witchley to find and start parading around on the Minecraft server, before commanding Tagger to turn on him in Minecraft. As if I did the kill through Minecraft, no one would know. It's such a stupid idea. I did the command through Minecraft using a mirror, the PC up my ass, and My Big Cheese God account. Man, why? I was so close to getting away and finally living a normal life free of all these problems. And now I'm getting screwed by Chimp Lab again. I used to rule the world. I will shut up now. This has certainly been an odd trial. However, it's finally over and we can all go home. I pronounce Knux as not guilty. Court is adjourned. Wow. It's finally over. Oh, what am I supposed to say to him? And now he's gone. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Where are you going to go now that your forest hideout is exposed? Good point. Also, I know this isn't really time, but I have to ask. What did Crane mean when he was talking about the fact that you worked at Chimp Lab? Oh, I don't really like to think about that. I was a different person at that time. It's kind of nostalgic in a way, though. I will leave now. Okay. What an odd fella. Why, hello there, good sir. Oh, it's you. Seeing you fight Crane in there really got my spirit pumping. Is there something you want? Why, yes. For your MMC championship belt. What, you mean this thing Maxwell gave me? Yep. If you remember, I'm an MMA fighter. That championship belt used to be fought for in MMA fights before Mr. Monkey retired with it. And then Mr. Monkey gave it to Maxwell when he lost to him, then Maxwell gave it to you when he lost to you. But now I'd like to have the belt back, so it can be returned to its home in MMA, please. Oh sure, I don't really need it. Cheers. Be sure to tune in to the Mixed Martial Arts Championship this Friday night. Okay. And so ends my second trial. And we will save here. Yes, overwrite that one. And I think... a lot more hopeful than the ending to the first one, but something still feels off. Chapter 2 end. Well, there we go. I should probably save. 70 bucks gained, current bank account to 20. Actually, I'll save it before it like continues to the Friday night thing. And then go back to the main menu. Yes. So I'll leave this episode here, a 2-hour episode, because I really wanted to finish the end of the next case. I believe there's like 2 more cases, look like there's supposed to be 4, I think. So I think each episode of this, I'll do an entire case, even if it goes like a few hours, I think that's fine. But yeah, I'll leave this here. Leave a like, leave a comment in the comment section, hit the subscribe button, check this game out for yourself, it's on Steam, and I'll see everybody in the next episode.